What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Far Cry 6 comparison in the cloud for Stadia, Luna, and GeForce NOW. So off the bat, you'll notice a little bit of difference in coloring, and that's typical with GeForce NOW with a bit of a warmer stream that they'll have. And Stadia and Luna will look pretty identical when it comes to the color palette here and also the graphic settings. They both seem to be targeting high detail, but of course Luna is at 60 FPS. They're targeting 60. It does feel like it dips a little bit here and there. It could need a little bit of optimization, and Stadia is running a pretty solid 30 FPS, and then GeForce NOW is running ultra settings, and it goes between 40 and 60. All you need to do is bump that down to high settings, and you can rock a solid 60 with GeForce NOW as well. But I just want to put up the ultra settings to show what the best they had, which brings me to how I recorded these, which was GeForce NOW 1080p 60 ultra settings in the PC app, Luna 1080p 60 in the PC app, and Stadia running in the browser 4K streaming, because I wanted to do the best that I could for all of these running on the PC. Now, as you'll see here, things are very similar, but you do have the ultra settings that you can run on GFN with a little bit better lighting and probably weather effects and shadows and things like that in here. But for the most part, if you look closely, they are very similar. Luna and Stadia are pretty much matching, except for the frame rate, and GFN, being the PC model, of course, can run a bit differently. But very interesting here. This game looks really good on all three platforms, and other than the 30 FPS, I think Stadia is running a good version of the game as well. I really wish we had a 60 FPS version like we did in Valhalla. I think that was a really nice update. Hopefully we'll see something like that in the future. Some of you, the 30 FPS will be just fine, and that's great, but for many others, the 60 will be a need, and that will be GeForce NOW or Luna if you're playing in the cloud. Now, other than that, like I said, things are pretty much running on par. There does appear to be a little bit of FOV difference when it comes to Stadia and Luna sometimes, but not all the time. I didn't investigate this much closer. There's no FOV slider in Luna or in Stadia, so I couldn't get too deep into it, and I didn't want to put anything definitive on it, but there are scenes where I felt like it definitely looked a little bit different. So alright, guys, I got a lot more for you to check out here. A lot of really cool scenes for you to see the difference between GeForce NOW, Luna, and Stadia running Far Cry 6. It's fantastic on all the platforms. If frame rate's what's going to matter to you, GFN or Luna. If the 30 FPS is good for you, then Stadia is running the game extremely well, and it looks great. Like I said, pretty much Luna and Stadia look like they're going for high detail. And GeForce NOW, you can run it pretty much how you want. Alright, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, and leave me your comments down below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.
Shit, who's shooting? Better stay quiet.
I swear, te declaran that you smell, you stink, like animals. I can smell it on your clothes, your sweat. It's the stink of it breaking, all rotten on the inside. How did I know you were scavenging for Libertad? I smelled it on you.
I'm not the only one looking for Clara.
Danny, how's the earpiece? Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. This spy shit works, Clara. I'll give you that.
Bien. Keep your gun holstered if you want to stay out of trouble, especially in areas with a lot of soldados.
See, I got it.
A smart guerrilla picks their battles.
on, let's get the fuck out of here. Vámonos! I can feel myself dying on the inside. We're fucking around. Let's roll!
I can tell you handled a gun before. What's your name?
Danny. So Clara says you're a legend. Ex-KGB, ex-CIA.
I got more fucking exes than your porn search history. Some men, they break eggs for breakfast. But Juan Cortez, he breaks fucking countries. Hold up. New plan, Danny. Vamos.
The plan is to go back to Clara's camp. Where the hell are we going now?